you in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Every star is here at Monumental Pictures' premiere of The Royal Rascal. We are breathlessly awaiting the arrival of its two glorious stars, Lena Lamont and Dawn Lockwood. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen, that's not them. That's the famous Zip Girl, the darling of the flapper set, Zelda Zanders, and her new red-hot pash, J. Cumberland Spendrel III. This is her 9th marriage, but I know this time it's really love. Ooh, the noise you've just heard is the arrival of that exotic star, Olga Mara. And here comes little Mary Margaret, America's darling, and her new husband. They've been married 2 months already, and they said it wouldn't last. The stars keep pouring in, anticipating the arrival of tonight's glorious stars. Here comes Mr. R.F. Simpson, the man who gave you all the Lockwood and Lamont pictures, and his lovely wife. They're accompanied tonight by their famous director, Roscoe Dexter, and by Dawn's closest friend and confidant, Cosmo Brown. R.F., would you like to come speak to our listeners?
Yes, Dora, I want your listeners to know that this is just what they've asked for. Those romantic lovers of the screen at their best.
Thank you, R.F. And now, their director, Roscoe Dexter.
Hi, Dora. Say, Dora, what do you do in between premieres?
I have 3 children.
Every time?
Oh, Roscoe. And here's Cosmo Brown, the man who plays piano on set to get Dawn and Lena into those romantic moods. Would you like to say a word?
Well, Dora, tell him I agree with Arf and Roscoe, and furthermore...
My, you should see this gorgeous couple. It's no wonder they're a household name all over the world. Like bacon and eggs, Lockwood and Lamont. Now, Dawn, you can tell me confidently, are the rumors true that wedding bells are soon to ring for you and Lena?
Oh, well, Dora, Lena and I have no statements to make at this time. We're just good friends.
Just good friends. Do I hear the wedding march?
Well, Cosmo, can you play the wedding march?
Sure.
Now, Dawn, you two have come a long way together. Won't you tell us how it all happened?
No, Dora, not in front of all of these people.
But, Dawn, your story's an inspiration to all the young people all over the world. Please?
Well, Dora, I've had one motto which I've always lived by. Dignity. Always dignity. This was instilled in me by my mom and dad from the very beginning. They sent me to the best dancing schools where I met my lifelong friend, Cosmo Brown. And with him, I used to perform for all Mom and Dad society friends. If I was very good, I was allowed to accompany Mom and Dad to the theater. They brought me up on Shaw and Moliere, the finest of the classics. This stimulated my love for performing, and in a few years, Cosmo and I were ready to embark on a dance concert tour. We played the finest symphonic halls in the country.
Fit as a fiddle, ready for love. I could jump over the moon up above. Fit as a fiddle and ready for love. Having a worry, having a care. Feel like a feather floating on air. Fit as a fiddle and ready for love. Soon the church bells will be ringing, and I'll march with Ma and Pa. How the church bells will be ringing, with a hey noddy noddy and a ha cha cha. Hi diddle diddle, my baby's okay. Ask me a riddle, and what does she say? Fit as a fiddle and ready for love.
Thank you, Don. Your story should be an inspiration to us all. A man who has always maintained his dignity. And I'm sure all you fans know that a movie scout was out one night while Don was performing, and the rest is history. And now, Lena Lamont and Don Lockwood will continue making motion picture history in their closest picture to date, The Royal Rascal.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Monumental Pictures is proud to present The Royal Rascal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pretty darn thrilled at your response to The Royal Rascal tonight. Oh, we had fun making it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it tonight. Folks, we screen actors aren't much good at speaking in public, so we had better just act out our thanks.
Hot dog kids, it's a smash, eh, Mr. Simpson?
Yes, Lena, you are gorgeous.
Sure, Lena. You looked pretty good for a girl.
What's the big idea? Can a girl get a word in edgewise? They're my public, too.
Lena, the publicity department Rod here has decided that Dawn should handle the speeches for the team.
Why?
Miss Lamont, you're a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And the world thinks you've got a voice to match.
What's wrong with the way I talk? What do you think I am? Dumb or something?
No, it's just that Dawn has so much more experience.
Next
and-
time you write me out a speech, I could memorialize it.
Sure, Lena. Why don't you go out there right now and recite the Gettysburg Address?
What do I care where Gettysburg lives? Oh, my gosh. Oh, Donnie. How could you let him talk to me like that? Your fiancé.
Your fiancé. Lena, you've been reading the fan magazines again, haven't you? Well, you shouldn't believe any of that banana oil Dora Bailey and the columnist to shout. Well, there's nothing between us. There has never been anything between us. Just air.
You don't mean that. Now, come on, darling, or we'll be late for RF's party.
Miss Lamont, we're going to take separate cars to break up the mobs.
Oh, okay. Ta-ta, Donnie. See you there.
Ta-ta, Lena, see you there.
Hurry up, Dawn. I have a lot of press waiting.
This cooked up romance, Cosmo, just for publicity.
It's the price of fame, Don. You have the glory. You have to take the little heartaches that go with it, too. Now look at me. I've got no fame. I got no glory. Say, what have I got?
I don't know. What have you got?
I gotta get out of here.
Well, Cosmo, you could have all those things. You've got all kinds of talent. All you need is a little drive.
We'll drive, of course. I have the car parked out back. I'll take you myself.
Well, I think I'd rather walk. I could use the fresh air.
Don, are you crazy? Those fans will mob you.
Oh, well, Cosmo, do me a favor.
Sure.
You see that nice cashmere coat? And this hat.
Oh.
Well, put it on, step into my limo, and you are Don Lockwood.
The role of the star. I always knew it fit me so well. Oh, well. Not the coat, just the role.
Well, thanks, Cosmo. See you at the party.
Pardon me. You look familiar. Aren't you Don Lockwood?
Oh, funny you should say that. I'm often mistaken for him. No, I'm just your average day citizen waiting for a trolley here with my colonel.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just do me a favor. They're after me.
Let go of me. I'll call a policeman.
Don't do that. Well, thanks all the same for the compliment. I love his movies too. Bye-bye.
Please don't hurt me.
Well, don't worry. I'm not a criminal.
I don't care who you are. Just go away.
Now look, let me
You
explain.
are a criminal. I've seen your face in the newspapers, in the post office, with a lot of numbers on your chest. Officer, this man sat down next to me, and he just...
Oh, why, that's Don Lockwood.
Don Lockwood?
How are you, Mr. Lockwood? Out for a stroll?
Actually, yes.
Oh, well, is there anything I can do you for?
No thanks.
No?
No.
And you, young lady?
Why, no.
No? Well, you sure are one lucky lady. Well, good night, Mr. Lockwood.
Well, good night, and...
Duh.
Well, thanks for saving my life. And if I may ask, whose hospitality am I enjoying?
Selden. Kathy Selden.
Well, enchanted Miss Selden. Well, I'm sorry I frightened you. I was just getting a little too much love from my adoring fans.
So if that's what you were running away from, you can't even go out for a walk? How terrible.
No, it's not terrible at all. Well, we movie stars get all the glory. I guess we just have to take the little heartache that goes along with it. Well, people think we live lives of glamour and romance. Well, the truth is, we're lonely. Terribly lonely.
Mr. Lockwood, I can't explain to you how sorry I am for mistaking you as a criminal earlier. I mean, it was understandable. Under the circumstances, I knew I'd seen you.
Of course. Which of my pictures have you seen?
I don't know. I saw one once.
You saw one once?
Yes, and I think that you were,
Julie!
yes, and there was that girl.
Lena Lamont.
Yes, I don't go to the movies much. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Well, thank you.
No offense. I mean, I guess the movies are entertaining enough for the masses, but the personalities on screen, they don't impress me. I mean, they don't act. They just make a lot of dumb show. Well, you know. Like that?
You mean like what I do?
Yes.
Wait a second. You mean I'm not an actor? Well, pantomime on the screen isn't acting.
Of course not. Acting means great parts and wonderful lines, speaking those glorious words. Shakespeare, Ibsen.
Well, what's your lofty mission in life that lets you sneer at my humble profession?
Well, I'm an actress.
What?
On the stage.
Oh, well, I'd like to see you act. What are you in right now? I could brush up on my English, bring along an interpreter. Well, that is if they'd let in a movie actor.
Well, I'm not in anything right now, but I will be. I'm gonna go to New York.
New York! And we'll all hear of you someday, won't we? Kathy Selden, as Juliet, as Lady Macbeth, as King Lear. Well, you'll have to wear a beard for that one, of course.
You can laugh all you want to, but at least the stage is a dignified, honorable profession. And what have you got to be so conceited about? You're nothing but a shadow on film. You're not flesh and blood.
Oh, no.
Stop.
Well, what could I do to you? I'm just a shadow.
You keep away. Just because you're some big movie star, you expect every girl to fall in a dead faint at your feet?
Well, fear not, sweet maiden. I will not molest thee. Nay, I am but a shadow. And you, my fair damsel, are but a figment of my imagination. You stepped out of a dream. You are too wonderful to be what you seem.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you earlier. I should have my eyes examined.
Well, they look all right to me. Could there be eyes like yours? Could there be lips like yours? Could there be smiles like yours? Honest and truly, you stepped out of a cloud. I want to take you away, away from the crowd, and have you all to myself, alone and apart, out of a dream, safe in my heart. You stepped out of a dream. You are too wonderful to be what you seem. Could there be eyes like yours? Could there be lips like yours? Could there be smiles like yours? Honest and truly, you stepped out of a cloud. I want to take you away, away from the crowd, and have you all to myself, alone and apart, out of a dream, safe in my heart. Come on, kids, give me a break. Well, farewell, Ethel Barrymore. I must tear myself from your side. Well, give me a break, kids.
Really? Get me into the movies?
I should think so.
Really?
Yes, it's quite simple.
Well, what would I have to do?
Just meet me outside of Lowe's Theater Saturday afternoon. I'll take you inside. Unless, of course, there's something I've seen already, then in which case, you're on your own.
Mr. Brown!
Well, thanks, everybody. Hi, Cosmo.
Hey, Don, what happened to you? I thought you weren't coming.
Well, just my fans winning a piece of Don Lockwood. Oh, hey, Cosmo.
Yeah.
Am I a good actor?
Why, as long as I work for Monumental, you're the greatest actor of them all.
Oh, no kidding, Cosmo. You're my pal. You can tell me.
What's gotten into you, Don? Of course you're good.
Well, just keep telling me that from time to time. I feel a little shaken.
Ah, the new Don Lockwood.
Dawn!
Well, hello, RF.
Dawn, where have you been? It's colossal. We've been holding the whole show for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a few little surprises for you tonight. Come this way. Bring that screen down, Sam.
Well, a movie? We've just seen one.
You have to run a movie at a party. It's a Hollywood law.
Now, this is going to hand you a lot of laughs. There's been a man coming to my office for a few months now, and, well, you got that gadget working, Sam?
All set, Mrs. Simpson.
All right, well, let her go.
Who is that?
Is it working?
Whoa.
Talking.
This is a talking picture.
Impossible.
Notice how my lips and the sound issuing from them are synchronized together in perfect unison.
How does this...
There's somebody behind the screen. Come out from behind that screen, Mr. Simpson.
My voice is recorded on a record and so connected with the mechanism of projection as to run simultaneously with the unreeling of the film. A talking picture. Thank you and goodbye.
Wow.
That's a smash.
Intriguing.
I doubt it. The Warner Brothers, they're making an entire talking picture with this gadget. The jazz singer, they're calling it. They'll lose their shirts. What do you think of it, Dexter?
It'll never amount to a thing.
That's what they said about the horseless carriage.
I've been looking for you. I was lonely.
Hello, Lena.
Now, there they are, my two lovely little stars. Now, aren't they great together, folks?
Hey.
All right, on with the show then. This one's for you two. A cake full of delicious surprises.
Wow.
Look at that!
Wonderful. Wow.
Why, if it isn't Ethel Barrymore.
Cosmo, did you see the cat?
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I hope you're going to favor us with something special tonight. Maybe Hamlet's soliloquy. Hold the bell.
Mr. Lockwood.
Well, don't be shy. That's the perfect costume for Juliet.
All I do is dream of you the whole night through. With the dawn, I still go on dreaming of you. You're every thought, you're everything, you're every song I ever sing. Summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And we're there more than 24 hours a day. Baby's fantasy content, dreaming away. When skies are gray, when skies are blue, morning, noon, and night time too. All I do the whole day through is dream of you.
Hey.
I just wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed your...
Excuse me.
Well, don't go. Well, now that I know you live in a cake, let me see you home.
Who is this dame anyway?
Someone lofty and far above us all, an actress on the legitimate stage. Well, she couldn't learn anything from us movie actors.
Well, here's one thing that I learned from the movies.
Oh, Lena, this
I'm
is
sorry.
terrible.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, Lena, you've never looked lovelier.
Now, Lena, it was just a mistake, a little accident.
Accident? Sure, it happens to me at least 5 or 6 times a day.
Oh, you just let me get my hands on her! I'll tear her
Dignity, Lena. Remember your dignity.
dignity? My
Lena. Kathy, well, where is she? Well, did you see a girl,
Over there.
excuse me, did you see one of the performers rush by?
Yes. I saw her rush out that way.
Could there be eyes like yours? Could there be lips like yours? Could there be smiles?
Humming to myself on the soundstage. Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Rod.
Morning.
Say, you get a chance to read Variety today.
No, why?
Let's see, right here. First talking picture novelty, The Jazz Singer. Smash in at the end of the first week.
All-time flop at the end of the second. Hey, good luck on your new Lockwood and
thank
Lamont
you.
film. I'm sure it'll be another smash.
Aren't they all? All I do is play along. Enter the star.
Good luck, Mr. Lockwood.
Well, thanks, Rod. Well, new picture, new role. Conte Pierre de Bataille. Better known as the Dueling Cavalier.
What's this one about?
Well, a French Revolution story.
I've got it. You're a French aristocrat, and she's a simple girl of the people. And she won't even give you the time of day. Oh.
Well, it's a living.
Say, why bother to shoot this picture? Can you just release the old one under a new title? If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Why did you say that?
Say what?
Well, that's what that Kathy Selden said to me that night.
3 weeks ago. And you're still thinking about her.
Well, I can't get her out of my mind.
How could you? She's the first dame who hasn't fallen for your line since you were 4.
Well, she's on my conscience, Cosmo.
Hey, it's not your fault she lost her job back at Coconut Grove.
Well, I've got to find her.
You've been trying, haven't you? Short of sending out bloodhounds and a posse.
I suppose so.
Come on, Don. Snap out of it. You're Donald Lockwood. And Don Lockwood's an actor, isn't he?
Well,
what's the first thing they teach you about being an actor? The show must go on. Come rain, come shine, come sleet, come snow, the show must go on. So, remember the words of that immortal bard, Samuel Chase Snodgrass, as he was about to be led to the guillotine. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My dad said, be an actor, my son. But be a comical one, they'll be standing in lines for those old honky-tonk monkey shines. Now you could study Shakespeare and be quite elite, or you could charm the critics but have nothing to eat. Just slip on a banana peel, the world's at your feet. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh, we'll make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants a laugh? My grandpa said go out and tell 'em a joke, but give it plenty of hoke. Make 'em roar, make 'em scream. Take a fall, but a wall, split a seam. You start out by pretending you're a dancer with grace. You wiggle till they're giggling all over the place. And then you get a great big custard pie in the face. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Oh, hey.
Well, we're off again. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Dexter.
Hello. Hey, let's get those lights set. What are we waiting for? Hey, where's Lena? I know. Ah, yes, here comes our lovely leading lady, Lena.
Gee, this wig weighs a ton. What kind of dope would wear one of these things?
Everyone used to wear them, Lena.
Oh, well, then everyone was a dope. Hey! You look beautiful, sweetie.
Yes, you look great. Let's get into the set. Where's Dawn?
Mr. Lockwood is on set.
I know! Oh, hello, Dawn. I'm so glad you're here.
I looked for you the other day at Wally Ray's party. Where were you?
Oh, I've been busy.
And I know what you've been busy at, looking for that girl.
Actually, yes, I was.
Why?
Because I've been worried about
Why,
her.
you should have been worried about me a little. I'm the one that got whipped cream in my kisser.
Well, you didn't lose your job, and she did.
You darn tootin' she did. I arranged it.
What?
They told me they weren't gonna fire her, so I told them they'd better.
Why, you...
Okay, now remember, Dawn, you're madly in love with her, but you have to overcome her shyness and timidity. Mwah. Okay, Cosmo, mood music. Everybody get set, get ready. Okay. Okay, Dawn, you enter. You see her. You run to her. Oh, yes.
Why, you rattlesnake. You got the poor kid fired.
That's not all I'm gonna do when I get my hands on her.
Oh, well, I've never heard of anything so low. What did you have to do it for?
'Cause you liked her. I could tell.
Well, believe me, I don't like her half as much as I hate you. You reptile.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
I'd like to break every bone in your body.
You and who else, you big lummox?
Okay, now, Dawn, kiss her. That's it. More. Oh, yes, great. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Cut. Let's try it again, okay.
Oh, Donnie. You couldn't kiss somebody like that and not mean it even a teensy bit.
Well, meet the greatest actor in the world. I'd rather kiss a tarantula.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Oh, no, bring me a tarantula. Lena, I'm telling you for the
Cut
last...
that chit-chat, you lovebirds. Let's get another take.
Hold it, Dexter, hold it.
Why, Mr. Simpson, we're really rolling.
Or tell him to stop rolling immediately.
All right, everyone. Save it!
Yes, tell him to save it, tell him to go home. We're shutting down for a few weeks.
Shutting down?
Well, what's the matter, RF?
The jazz singer, that's the matter, the jazz singer. The public is screaming for more.
More what?
Talking pictures, talking pictures.
Talking pictures? Why, that's just a freak.
And we should have such a freak at this studio. I said once that talking pictures were a menace, but no one would believe me. Now we have to put our best foot forward.
But, Mr. Simpson, why don't you take your time? Think about this for just one moment. Just one moment.
Every studio is jumping on the bandwagon. We can't be left out of this.
But, RF, we don't know anything about this gadget.
What is there to know? It's a picture. You just add talking. Trust me, Dawn, it'll be a sensation. Lockwood and Lamont, they talk.
Of course we talk! Don't everybody?
Lita, your talking may bring back the silent picture. Oh.
Stop!
Now we're gonna have to rush through this. Shoot in 3 weeks. Work day and night.
Wait a second. Talking pictures? Why, that means I'm out of a job. At last I can start suffering and write a symphony.
Why, you're not out of the job, Cosmo. I'm putting you head of our new music department.
Music department? Why, at last I can stop suffering and write a symphony.
Now look out, Warner Brothers. Monumental Pictures will soon be making musical movies and motion picture history.
Yes.
Mr. Simpson.
Mr. Phillips, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing just fine, but I am eager to see this new film.
Well, we've been working really hard, and we're ready for you to see it.
All right, then, on with the show.
All right, go get Cosmo Brown in here. All right, everybody, places, and action!
Beautiful girl, you're a lovely picture, beautiful girl. You're a gorgeous mixture of all that lies under the big blue skies. My heart cries, beautiful girl. You're a dazzling eyeful, beautiful girl. I could never trifle if I had you. You'd be my dream come true. There may be blondes and brunettes that are hard to resist. You surpass them like a queen. You've got those lips that were meant to be kissed, and you're over sweet 16. Oh, beautiful girl, you're a gorgeous creature, beautiful girl. Let me call the preacher, what can I do but give my heart to you? You're a beautiful girl, you're a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl, you're a gorgeous creature, beautiful girl. Let me call the preacher, what can I do but give my heart to you, beautiful girl.
All right, cut! That's a take. We'll break for lunch now.
Say, that looks good, Phillips. That looks real good.
Well, thank you.
Now, who was that girl that was right front and center?
Oh, why, that's Kathy Selden. Zelda, go get Kathy Selden in here.
Sure thing, Mr. Phillips.
I wanted to speak to you about Kathy Selden. I believe she has a lot of talent, and that's why I featured her in this number. And I was wondering if she could audition for the part, the kid sister.
Say, that's a good idea. It's a real good idea, but when do I get to hear her sing?
Well, she's on her way right now, but why don't you wait a few minutes?
All right, well then, let's get Cosmo Brown in here.
I've already sent for him, RF. I wanted Cosmo.
The stage is clear and Miss Selden is on her way.
Thank you, Zelda. Lovely lady. Where were we?
Cosmo.
Ah, yes, Cosmo Brown. I wanted him to hear her sing before you did. Let's go.
All right.
Ah, Kathy Selden, how are you? This is Mr. Simpson.
How do you do?
I gather you're a very talented young lady.
Thank you.
Kathy, if it's all right with you, I was wondering if you could sing for Mr. Simpson.
Oh, of course, I'd love to. Do you know you are my lucky star?
What key?
E. Flat.
Ah.
In my imagination, I search the starlit sky so bright. In my imagination, there I saw you in the light. And on that day I found you. How could I help but realize my lucky star was shining right there before my very eyes? You are my lucky star. I saw you from afar. Two lovely eyes at me, they were gleaming, beaming. I was starstruck. You're all my lucky charms. I'm lucky in your arms. You've opened heaven's portal here on earth for this poor mortal. You are my lucky star.
Bravo!
Dawn, do you know this young lady?
Well, that's Kathy Selden.
All right, well, I was thinking of casting her in the new film.
Well, that's terrific.
Thanks anyways, Mr. Simpson. It was nice of you.
Now, wait a minute, what?
There's no point in discussing it any further. I'm halfway off of this lot right now.
1 minute, Miss Selden. What do you mean?
Before Mr. Lockwood refreshes your memory, I should let you know. I'm the girl who hit Miss Lamont with the pie.
That was you! What?
Oh, Donnie! Believe me, it was meant for Mr. Lockwood. I'm so sorry, Sid.
Wait a second, Miss Selden. RF, what's this all about?
Well, you see, I was gonna cast Miss Selden here as a featured role in the next picture, but if it would make you and Lena unhappy...
Unhappy?
He's been looking for her for weeks now.
And I think it's wonderful.
Are you speaking for Lena as well?
Now look, RF. The owner of the Coconut Grove may do what Lena tells him to, but you're the head of this studio.
You're right. I am the head of this studio. She's hired. But don't let Lena know she's on the lot. All right, well, it's settled then. Take care of it, Phillips.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Simpson. Thank you, Sid.
You deserve it.
Well, I'm glad you turned up, Kathy. We've been looking inside every cake in town.
Thanks, Cosmo.
No problem. You sounded great. Excellent voice, yes.
Oh, you want... Sorry. Taxi! Get out.
Have you really been looking for me?
Well, I turned this town upside down, and then I got the New York office on it. I remember you said the New York stage was clamoring for you.
A slight exaggeration. You see, I was clamoring for the New York stage. I even headed out for New York, but the talkies came.
Well, I haven't thought much about the talkies. But if that's what brought you here, it's the greatest invention since the wheel.
Now, listen, Mr. Lockwood.
Now, listen, Mr. Lockwood. Just because you're some big movie star doesn't mean a girl is going to have lunch with you just like that. Will you have lunch with me just like that?
Sure.
Right this way. So, this is the stage of the Dueling Cavalier where Lena and I cooked up our romance.
Cooked up? That's not what it seems like in all the columns and articles in the fan magazine.
Oh, so you read all the fan magazines?
Well, I glance at them in the beauty parlor, the dentist office. I only buy 3 or 4 a month, and you do achieve a certain sort of intimacy in all of your pictures that would lead...
All of my pictures?
I guess I've seen 9 or 10 of them.
But I insist, if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
I did say some pretty awful things that night, didn't I?
Well, I deserve them, and although I must admit I was pretty much upset by them, well, so upset that I haven't been able to think of anything but you ever since.
I've been pretty upset, too.
Kathy, seeing you again. Well, now that you're here. Kathy, I'm trying to tell you something, but I'm such a ham. Well, I just can't do it without the proper setting.
What do you mean?
Wait a second. A beautiful sunset. Mist from the distant mountains. Colored lights in a garden. A lady is standing in her balcony, and a rose trellis bower flooded with moonlight. We add 500,000 kilowatts of stardust. A soft summer breeze. And you look lovely in the moonlight, Kathy.
Well, now that you have the proper setting, can you say it?
I'll try. Life was a song. You came along. I've laid awake the whole night through. If I but dared to think you care, that is what I'd say to you. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Nature patterned you, and when she was done, you were all the sweet things rolled up in one. You're like a plaintive melody that never sets me free. But I'm content, the angels must have sent you, and they meant you just for me.
Well, Miss Lamont, since this is our first time producing a talking picture, Mr. Simpson thought it would be a good idea for me to, well, to help you with your diction.
What's wrong with the way I talk?
Nothing. We just want to make sure you have the best performance possible.
Okay.
Great. Now, repeat after me. Ta-te-ti-to-tu.
Ta-te-ti-to-tu.
No, Miss Lamont. Round tones. Now, let me hear you read your line.
And I can't stand him.
And I can't stand him.
And I can't stand him.
Can't.
I don't. Can't. And I can't stand him. Can't stand him.
Can't. Miss Lamont.
Can't. Okay, good. Now, around the rugged rocks, the rascal ran.
Around the rugged rocks, the rascal...
No. Rocks.
Around the rugged rocks, the rascal ran.
Okay, now...
Well, hiya, Cosmo. Hello, Dawn.
Shall I continue?
Oh, yes, go ahead. Don't mind him.
Sinful Caesar sipped his snifter, seized his knees, and sneezed.
Sinful Caesar snipped his sifter.
No, sipped his snifter.
Sipped his snifter.
Oh, yes, thank you. Sinful Caesar sipped his snifter, seized his knees, and sneezed.
Marvelous.
Yes, marvelous. Oh, marvelous. Could you do another one?
Chester chooses chestnuts, cheddar cheese with chewy chives. He chooses them and he chews them. He chews them and he chooses them. Those chestnuts, cheddar cheese, and chives in cheery, charming chunks.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Let's see. Ooh, can you do this one?
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. But Moses, he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously.
But Moses, he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be.
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously.
A Mose is a Mose.
A rose is a rose.
A toes is a toes. Hoop-de-doody-doody. Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Moses, he knows his toes aren't roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be.
Moses
supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Moses supposes his toes are roses, as Moses supposes his toes to be.
Roses, 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 roses. Well, Moses supposes his toes couldn't be a lily or a daffy-dally-dilly. It's gotta be a rose, cause it rhymes with Moses. Moses. Shall we? Why not?
Moses supposes his toes are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Dexter and all his assistants together can make Lena speak more euphonious.
right, here we go, here we go. Quiet! Okay, lights, roll 'em.
Oh, Pierre, you shouldn't have come. You're flirting with danger.
Cut! Lena, darling, don't you remember? There's a microphone right there in the bush.
Yeah.
And you talk towards it.
Well, I was talking. I don't understand.
Now, Lena, there's the microphone right there in the bush. And you talk towards it. The sound goes through that cable to that box where a man records it on a big record in wax. But first, you've got to talk into the mic, okay?
Gee, this is dumb.
Yes, it's just dumb. Quiet! Thank you. Lights, roll 'em.
Oh, Pierre, have come. Your danger.
Cut! Lena, darling, we're losing every other word.
Well, I can't make love to a bush.
All right. We'll have to think of something else.
The mic is in one place, her mouth in another. You'll never get sound electronically.
All right, Lena. The mic is in that flower, you see. Now it should pick up whatever you say. So let's hear how it sounds, okay? Okay. Quiet. Lights, roll 'em.
Oh, Pierre, you shouldn't have come. You're flirting with danger.
What is that sound?
The mic's picking up her heartbeat.
Swell, just swell. Cut!
The addiction is flipping the flickers, and gone is the silence that once used to be. Hey! Are we done?
All right.
I quit.
There we go. Get out of here. That should do it. Now, Lena, the mic is on your shoulder, darling. Now, don't make any sudden or jerky movements, or you might disconnect the mic. Okay? Okay. Quiet! Lights, roll 'em.
Oh, Pierre, you shouldn't have come. You're flirting with danger.
What's this wire doing here?
Mr.
This is
Simpson,
dangerous.
stop! God! My gracious! God! Ah!
Now, Kathy, nothing personal, but I don't think you should go into the theater with me and RF. I'm sure Lena's waiting right inside.
Well, just let Don know I'll be leading the cheering squad in the balcony.
Hope this goes over well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present our first talking picture, The Dueling Cavalier.
I'm here, Mr. Simpson.
What a beautiful day we're having. Oh, such lovely weather.
I am the noblest lady of the court, yet I am the saddest
Curse
of
that
mortals
girl.
in France.
Why, what's the matter, milady?
Every woman of the court wishes she was in
Horrible.
your shoes.
My heart belongs to another, Pierre de Vanley, and I can't get him out of my mind.
Oh, my.
Yvonne!
Oh, Pierre, you shouldn't have come. You're flirting with danger. They
She
were
never could speak into the
Your
mic.
head is far too valuable.
'Tis Cupid himself that brought me here, and I, smitten by his bow, despite the threats of Madame la Guillotine.
Oh, Pierre, the enemies walk among us.
Imperious Princess of the Night, I love you. 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 I love you.
Oh, my lady Yvonne! Oh, beloved lady! Oh, good Pierre!
I thought it was a talking picture.
Yvonne, captured by the Rogue Noir, the Purple Terror. And with her fan, I must fight her vile.
My lady, I have you now. You now. I have you now. My lady.
The sound is out of
Pierre,
synchronization.
Fix it!
Yes. Yes.
No, no, no!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
No, no, no!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Good and loud, huh?
We're ruined. We're all ruined.
Mr. Simpson, you can't release this picture.
I've got to. We're booked open in 6 weeks. I mean, maybe we'll still get by. Dawn and Lena, they're such big stars.
Oh.
Well, I liked it.
Well, take a last look at it. It'll be up for auction in the morning.
Oh, Don, you're out of your mind. It's Saturday. No bank will foreclose till at least Monday.
Dawn, it wasn't that bad.
No, there's no use kidding myself. Once they release the Dueling Cavalier, Lockwood and Lamont are through.
Some stuff went wrong with the sound, but if you get the technical ends straightened
No,
out.
it wasn't that. Well, something happened to me tonight, Kathy. Well, everything you said about me was true. I'm not an actor. I never was. I'm just a log of dumb show, a shadow. I know that now.
Well, I'm glad you're taking it lying down.
No kidding, Cosmo. Well, did you ever see anything as idiotic as me on that screen tonight?
Yeah, how about Lena?
Dawn, you're not through.
Why, of course not. With that figure, you could drive an ice wagoner, shine shoes,
Block hats,
sell pencils,
dig ditches.
or worse, go back into vaudeville. Fit as a fiddle, ready for love. I could jump over the moon up above. Fit as a fiddle and ready for love.
Well, too bad I didn't do that in the Dueling Cavalier. They might have liked it.
Well, why don't you?
What?
Make a musical.
Sure, a musical picture. And wait a second. Why don't we turn the Dueling Cavalier into a musical?
Well, that's impossible.
Why? We have 6 weeks until it's released.
Just add some songs and dances, trim out the bad scenes, add a few new ones.
And you've got it.
Well, do you really think I can do it?
Of course you
It's
can
a
do
cinch.
All right. The picture can be saved.
Hot dog!
it. Hallelujah.
Listen, if we pull this off, this day will go down in history for me. March 23rd.
I'm afraid your historic day is not the 23rd. It's the 24th.
What do you mean the 24th?
It's 2:30 already. It's morning.
Yes, and what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you. When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright.
Now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say goodnight.
So good morning. Good morning. Sunbeams will soon shine through. Good morning to you.
And you, and you, and you. Good morning. Good morning. We've gapped the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to
Nothing
you.
could be greater than to be in Louisiana.
In the morning, it's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to
Might
you.
be just zippy if we wasn't Mississippi.
When we left the movie show, the future wasn't bright. But came the dawn, the show goes on, and I don't want to say goodnight.
So say good morning.
Good morning.
Rainbows will soon shine through.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bonjour.
Monsieur.
Buenos dias.
Muchas frias.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Okay. Now, the first thing we have to do on the picture is... Oh, wait a second. I can do it. What about Lena?
Lena.
She can't sing, she can't act, she can't dance. A real triple threat.
You know, I think I liked her best when the sound went off and she said, yes, yes, yes.
No.
Yes, yes, yes.
No. Wait a minute, yes! I'm about to be absolutely brilliant. Kathy, come here. Come here and sing.
Huh?
Sing. Good morning. Good morning. Now, Dawn,
We've talked
keep
the
your
whole
eyes
night through.
riveted
Good morning.
on my face.
Good morning
To you.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Well, convincing?
Enchanting. Why?
Don't you get it? We use Kathy's voice, and all Lena has to do is move her mouth.
That's wonderful.
Oh, Kathy, I could never let you do it.
And why not?
Well, because you'd never be seen. You'd be throwing away your own career.
It has nothing to do with my career. It's just for one picture. And in fact, the important thing now is saving the dueling cavalier, saving Lockwood and Lamont.
Well, I guess if it's just for this one picture, do you really think it'll get by?
Of course it will.
And it's simple to work out the numbers. All you really have to do is dance around Lena and teach her how to bow.
All right. We'll go to RF and spring it on him in the morning.
Yes!
Don, you're a genius.
Glad you thought of it. God.
Oh, Cosmo.
That's okay. Well, should probably head home. It's getting kind of late. It's 3 o'clock already. Well, bye, Dawn. Bye, Dawn. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Cosmo.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Don.
Bye. Cosmo? Well, I should take you home.
Well, just how do you plan on telling RF?
Well, I guess we'll just go to him in the morning and spring it on him. I mean, he has to like it, and if he doesn't...
He will. He can't let down all the world, he has 2 big stars on his hands.
Do you really think it'll get by?
Of course it will. When have you known Lockwood and Lamont to not get by?
Well, that is true. All I know is that the fans cannot hear Lena's voice, because if they do... Ugh.
Disaster.
Yeah.
Well, you better take care of that voice, because you're a big singing star now. That California dew is a little heavier than usual tonight.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, the sun is shining all over the place. Well, good night, Kathy.
Good night, Don.
Bye. Do 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 do. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing, singing in the rain, dancing in the rain, yada 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 yada. I'm happy again. I'm singing and dancing in the rain.
That's wonderful. It's wonderful. But we are going to have to keep it a secret until we're ready to release. I'm worried about Lena. She doesn't like Miss Selden. I'm afraid there's going to be fireworks.
If she sees her, she'll kill her.
Now I promise you, Lena won't even know Kathy's on the lot.
I'm counting on you, Cosmo. Now the dueling cavalier can be saved. Now let's see. The dueling cavalier, the title. It's all wrong. We need a musical title. Well, think, everyone, think.
How about this? The Dueling Mammy.
No.
Okay.
How does this sound? The dueling, sometimes singing cavalier.
No.
All right, if that's what you think. I thought it was cute.
I've got it! I don't got it.
Of course.
I've got it! The Dancing Cavalier.
Why, Cosmo, that's the dumbest title.
That's it!
Very good, Cosmo.
Cosmo, remind me to make you a script writer.
Oh, RF. Huh. Have a cigar.
Yes, thank you. And you're sure Lena isn't going to find out about this?
We're going to record all of her songs at night.
And then we'll just swap the tracks when nobody's around.
But that's sensational. Cosmo, remind me to give you a raise.
ORF?
Yes?
Give me a raise.
Why, Cosmo, that's the most ridiculous.
You've got it.
Very good, Cosmo.
All right, Cosmo. This is Lena's take on the song we're adding to the Dueling Cavalier.
Oh.
And would you dare to say, let's do the same as they? I would you?
All right, Kathy, just a test.
Oh.
And would you dare to say, let's do the same as they? I would you?
Well, how's it look?
That's great. That'll be great. Are you ready, Kathy?
Sure.
All right, I'll cue up the orchestra playback and we'll record the second half.
He'll kiss her with his sigh. Would you? Would you? And if the girl were I, would you? Would you? And would you dare to say, let's do the same as they? I would you? And would you dare to say, let's do the same as they? I would you?
That was great. That was wonderful. Perfect. Cut. Ugh. Enough already.
Well, I love you, Ethel Barrymore.
Oh, Don!
Oh, Kathy, I can't wait till this picture is finished. Then no more secrecy. I'm going to let everyone know. I'm going to let Lena know.
Your fans will be bitterly disappointed.
From now on, there's only one fan I'm worrying about.
There! The audacity! What did I tell you, Lena?
Thanks. You're a real pal.
Oh, Lena,
I want this girl off the lot at once. She's not gonna be my voice. Zelda here told me everything.
Thanks, Zelda. You're a real pal.
Miss
Oh,
Lamont,
anytime, Dawn.
Dawn and I, we were...
Dawn! Dawn! You can't call him Dawn!
was kissing her. Well, I happen to be in love with her.
That's ridiculous! Everyone knows you're in love with me!
Now, Lena, try and understand this. I'm going to marry her.
Silly boy. She ain't the marrying kind. She's just a flirt trying to get ahead by using you. Well, I'll put a stop to that. I'm marching right up to RS
Now, Lena, you're a little bit too late. We're gonna finish this picture, and if it weren't for Miss Selden, you'd be finished too.
As far as I can see, she's the only one who's finished. Who'll ever hear of her?
Well, everybody, Kathy nearly stole Beautiful Girl, and she's getting the second lead in her next movie.
She is?
Yes, and she's just been doing you a favor by helping you out with the Dancing Cavalier, and she'll be getting full screen credit for doing it.
What? You mean it's gonna say up there on the screen that I don't sing and talk for myself?
Of course. What do you think?
What? They can't do that.
Well, they did.
Well, nobody knows about it yet.
Well, they will. There's a whole publicity campaign being planned.
Publicity? Publicity? What do they think I am? Dumb or something? They can't make a fool out of Lena Lamont. What? I make more money than Cal's and Coolidge put together.
Now, Don, don't start worrying. Everything will be okay.
Cosmo,
Just take it all.
Kathy, don't start worrying.
She really can't do anything, can she?
No, and I think I should get to RF's office before Lena gets there. So I'll just...
And just relax and come here. He holds her in his arms. Would you? He tells her of her charms. Would you? They met as you and I, and they were only friends.
Zelda, sometimes you gotta see things with your own eyes to believe it. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be walking around in the dark.
That's what friends are for.
Thanks. You're a real pal. This business is a jungle. It's dog eat dog, vultures waiting to eat your carcass before you're even dead. And how about that little snake in the grass?
What did I tell you?
You were right, and I wasn't gonna believe you. Can you imagine the lies she must have told him about me? Me! His fiancée, the girl he's gonna marry.
Sure. You must be brokenhearted.
Yeah, I'm crushed. But I'm not taking this lying down. Lena Lamont is no fool. I'm calling my lawyer. I'm calling my agent. Well, I'm calling my mother. I'm a big star.
You are, Lena. You've got rights.
I owe my public, and that alone makes me ill.
Now, don't make yourself sick.
Zelda! How could you say something like that? Think of all those people when they find out I don't sing and talk for myself. I mean, what's wrong with my voice anyway?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Ain't that the truth?
Now, don't worry yourself, honey. I gotta go. Oh, now stay calm. You know how it makes you sweat. Oh, and remember, last time you got hives.
Zelda? Pals? Ooh. I'm beautiful, ain't I? Yeah. And I'm talented. Yeah. And if you was a man, you could fall in love with me.
Yeah.
And would you ever be unfaithful? Never. You'd always adore me. Always. I just don't understand it. What's wrong with me? Why doesn't he kiss me? He has a chance for a romance. What's wrong with me? feel. What's wrong with me? Maybe I'm much too exciting. At dinner, he don't even flirt. I know I'm truly inviting, so why don't he stay for dessert? He asked me out in the moonlight to linger and to roam. Well, I thought he'd take me in his arms, but he just took me home. Now what's wrong with him? He's lost his libido. I got the urge, so why don't he splurge? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? We could be out dancing. I'm hot to trot, he'd rather not. What's wrong with him? There's things more important than diction. So a girl can't say can't. I said it! Why is it causing such friction when he could be Mr. Lamont? What's wrong with me? Why all this confusion? I'm quite a girl, a real cultured pearl. What's wrong with me? I ain't so dumb, the peach ain't a plum. What's wrong with me? Nothing!
Come in.
You sent for me, boss?
Yes, where's Dawn?
Working with Miss Selden.
Well, then that's the problem. Hurricane Lena came storming through here. Luckily, I was in the inner office casting. So she found out, didn't she? She upset?
A little.
Say, RF, have you seen the new footage of the Would You number?
That Selden girl is great, no matter what Lena says. When the picture is released, I'm gonna give her a big build-up. But how much is there left to do?
We're still trying to crack that big production number, boss.
Yes. Tap dancing.
Huh?
What?
Tap dancing. We've got to add tap dancing.
Tap dancing? Are you kidding me, Mr. Simpson? We can't have tap dancing. The film takes place during the French Revolution.
We've got to have tap dancing.
We gotta have tap dancing.
See?
Now, how's this? The main hero's young Broadway hoofer, right?
Right.
He sings and dances, right?
Right.
Well, one night he's backstage, reading A Tale of Two Cities. A sandbag falls and hits him on the head. He dreams he's in the French Revolution.
But that's sensational.
Excuse me, Cosmo, but how are you going to do it?
Close your eyes. Just close your eyes and imagine. Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You've got a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style, for Broadway always wears a smile. A million hearts beat quicker there. A million lights they flicker there. No clouds of gray on that great wide way. That's the Broadway melody. Gotta dance. Gotta dance. Gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance.
Broadway rhythm, it's got me. Everybody dance. Broadway rhythm, it's got me. Everybody dance.
On the great wide way in each merry cafe, orchestras play, taking your breath away with the
Broadway rhythm, it's got me. Everybody sing and dance.
Oh, that Broadway rhythm. Oh, that Broadway rhythm. When I hear that happy beat, feel like dancing down the street to that Broadway rhythm, writhing, beating rhythm. Gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance.
Right down here. And I went, excuse me.
Out on the great wide way in each merry cafe, orchestras play, taking your breath away with the Broadway rhythm. Broadway rhythm. Broadway rhythm, it's got me. Everybody sing and dance, 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 dance. Well, boss, what do you think?
It's a little hard to imagine, but can you tell it to me again?
Hello out there, this is Dora Bailey, talking to you in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Ah, what a night. Every star is here at Monumental Pictures' premiere of The Dancing Cavalier. Once again, we reunite those immortal screen lovers for their first all-talking, all-singing, all-dancing musical romance. It is an event that will go down in cinema history.
Well, premiering tonight to reveal Lena Lamont, big musical talent.
Now, wait a minute. I said nothing about that. I had nothing to do with that.
Boss, let me put this nicely. You can't pull a stunt like this on the publicity department. We were all ready for the campaign on Kathy Selden. Well, what are we gonna do?
Nothing. You wouldn't want to tell him Lena Lamont's a big fat liar.
Lena, did you send that stuff out?
I gave an exclusive story to every newspaper in town.
You won't get away with this. Rod, call the papers back.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, RF.
Don't tell me what to do, Lena.
What do you think I am, dumb or something? I had my lawyers go over my contract.
Your contract?
Yeah, and I control my publicity, not you.
Yeah?
Yeah, the studio's responsible for every word printed about me. And if I don't like it, I can sue.
What?
I can sue. If you tell the papers about Kathy Selden, it would be detrimental and deleterious to my career. I could sue you for the whole studio.
That's a load of nonsense, Lena.
It says so right there. Contract dated June 8th, 1925, paragraph 34, subdivision letter A, the party of the first part. That's me!
You win, Lena. Satisfied?
Only one little thing more.
What? Do you want me to rename the studio Lamont Pictures Incorporated?
Oh, R.F., you're cute. No, I was just thinking. You've given this Selden girl a big part in Zelda's picture and an even bigger one in the next.
So,
since she's so good at doubling as my voice, don't you think she ought to go on doing just that and nothing else?
you're out of your mind, Lena.
After all, I am more important to the studio than she is.
I wouldn't do that to her in a million years. You'd be taking someone's career away.
Yeah!
People don't do things like that, Lena.
People? People? Well, I ain't people! I'm a shining, glimmering star in the cinema firmament!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present our first musical picture, The Dancing Cavalier.
My lady, I have you now. Pierre is miles away.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, Pierre, you rescued me.
I love you, Yvonne.
I love you. And what you dare to say is to the same as they. I
Listen to them! We're a sensation! It's the biggest thing since Ben-Hur!
Lena, you were terrific. Lockwood and Lamont are going to be greater than ever.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yes, Dawn, you were wonderful. The public loves you too.
You darn tootin' they do!
They're screaming. Go out there and take a bow. You've earned it.
Congratulations, kids. It's a smash. We owe a lot to you.
Thank you.
Kathy!
Don,
We made it.
it's a miracle.
Don, you were great. And Lena. Oh, Lena. You sang almost as well as Kathy Selden.
Yeah, and I'm going to for a long time.
What? Hey, what do you mean?
I mean, she's gonna keep right on doubling for me.
Now listen, Lena. I thought that was what was cooking under those bleached curls of yours. Now get this. Kathy's got a career of her own, and we did this just to save this one picture.
That's what you think.
Come on, they're tearing the house apart. Go on, take one more bow.
Say, RF. Lena's getting a little bit too carried away.
Yes, she is.
Listen, you boa constrictor, don't get any fancy ideas about the future. Well, tell her, RF.
Never mind, RF. Listen to that applause out there. That's for me, for Lena Lamont. You just wait till that money starts rolling in. You're not gonna want to give all that up just because some nobody who nobody knows nothing about don't want to be my voice.
She's got something there, boss. It's a gold mine. You've got no choice.
Part of that choice is mine. Miss Lamont, I just won't do it.
You have a 5-year contract, honey. You'll do what RF says.
Well, what's the matter, RF? Why don't you tell her off?
What? I I don't know. I'm just a little confused is all. It's just so big.
Come on, they're tearing the house apart. Go on, one last bow.
Say, RF. I once gave you that cigar. Can I have it back?
Now, wait a minute, Cosmo.
Listen to them! I'm a sensation!
Listen, RF, if this happens, you can just find yourself another boy. I won't stand for it.
Now, Dawn!
I mean it! You can make your Lockwood and Lamont films without Lockwood.
So? Who needs you? I'd be twice as big without you. They'd come see me play opposite a monkey.
Now, wait a minute, Lena. Dawn's a smash, too, and I still run this studio.
I'm not so sure about that. You're the Mr. Big Producer, always running things and running me. Well, from now on, I'm running me. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm running the studio.
Don't you think you've gone a little too far, Lena?
A speech, son. They're calling for a speech.
Yeah? A speech? Well, everybody's always making speeches for me. Well, tonight, for the first time, I'm making the speech.
No, Lena, please don't do that.
Wait a second, Rod. This is Lena's big night, and she's entitled to do the speaking. Right? Right.
You darn right. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how thrilled we are at your reception for the Dancing Cavalier, our first musical picture together. If we bring a little bit of joy into your humdrum lives, it lets us know that our hard work ain't been in vain for nothing. Bless you all.
You didn't sound like that in the movie.
What am I gonna do? Tell him I got a cold, a frog, or something?
Oh, wait a second, RF. Cosmo, I've got an idea.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Oh, that's perfect. Rod, set up a microphone right over there. And Kathy, you're going to sing for Lena.
Dawn!
Well, you've got to do it, Kathy. This thing is too big.
Yes, Lena's far bigger than all of us, and nothing can stand in her way.
You mean she'll be singing right there, and I'll be back there making with my mouth like in the picture?
That's it.
I'll never do it.
She's gotta do it.
Of course she has to do it. She has a 5-year contract with me. Now, Kathy, sing.
Well, you heard him, Kathy. Do it.
All right, Dawn. I'll do it, but I never want to see you again. On or off the screen.
Well, at least somebody's making some sense around here. Thank you, Donnie.
Miss Lamont, what song will you be singing?
Oh, yeah. The song. You just gave me away. Yeah, the song.
Would you?
Would you?
In what key?
Oh, the key? Yeah, the key.
C.
C.
He holds her in his arms. Would you? He tells her of her charms. Would you? They met as you and I. They were only friends. But before the story ends, he'll kiss her with a sigh. Would you?
And if that girl were I, would you blame me?
How could you?
Well, stop that girl. Well, she's the voice you loved in her tonight. Well, she's the real star of the picture, Kathy Selden. You are my lucky star. I saw you from afar. I did this for you, Kathy. for us. Two lovely eyes at me, they were gleaming, beaming.
I was starstruck.
You're all my lucky charms.
I'm lucky in your arms.
You've opened heaven's portal here on earth for this poor mortal. You are my lucky star. I love you, Kathy Selden.
I love you, Don Lockwood.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing, singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain, just singing, just singing, just singing in the rain.
Is this him? Ladies and gentlemen, your MHS musical seniors.
Okay, I don't know if my mic is on or not. Thank you guys so much. Oh no! Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We just have a few thank yous that we want to give. I don't know how to word that. We have a few thank yous. So if we can get the things. Yes? Bethany's?
Yeah.
The things? Yes, okay. We have a few people we would like to thank. I'm doing so well. A few people would like to thank. First of all, our amazingly talented and gracious director, Angie Hallmark, for everything you've done. We love you so much. Thank you for everything. Our choir director, Matthew Fisk, if you would like to come up here. The orchestra director, Mr. Alex Bador, if you'd like to come up here. We also had a few parents and dads help us out with the set, so Raymond Cook and Lee Blanton, if you'd like to come up here as well. Sherry Almond, our wonderful and amazing costume designer, fixer, everything under the sun.
Miss Almond.
She's amazing. Then we have a few other people that aren't here tonight. Tiana Harrison and Ryan. Ryan helps us with all the lights and all the lighting designs you saw up here was Ryan. Tiana was an assistant director as well. Miss Candy. Where'd she go?
She's coming.
Miss Candy!
She's coming.
She also helped direct, and she was the one playing the keys tonight. She's amazing. Also, our Booster Club president, Darla Cook, if you'd like to come up here as well. And then the Pantherette director, Miss Donna Newman, for all of her help in the fabulous Pantherette. And these are all of the amazing people that helped us put this together. Without them, we would be nothing. So if you'd just like to give them a round of applause. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, you guys. We will see, some of us will see you next year. Thank you so much for coming. The cast will meet you out in the hall, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.